Okay, I want to ask this question. Why is it that friendship between the rich and the poor is different? Because the rich is it's like they take care of themselves, but the poor kill themselves rather.
I love this question. Now, the rich have gotten to a level where money is not the problem. They now have bigger problems. The poor still think money is the problem. The poor thinks when they make that extra 10 million or they get to the billionaire status, that problem just takes care of itself. And that is not the case. So some people tell you it is a case of, people being down, wanting to, climb on each other to go up because they are fighting for very limited resources. And that is a mindset thing, because a lot of people who are poor, their perception of life is different from the rich. The rich feels like there is abundance everywhere. Me taking doesn't reduce from what you get to take at the end of the day. And the best part is when I take and I provide you with opportunities for you to take, at the end of the day, we will benefit each other. But then for the poor, it's like, I just want for myself. I want to take. I don't even want any other person to receive, because there is this lack mentality, there's this lack mindset. It's like there is not enough, so what I get to keep for myself. And what happens is that when you're only keeping for yourself, you're unable to share with other people, and then when you go down, there's nobody to help you. But for the rich, they take care of themselves because they have seen what it means to be down there and not have. So when they have built and gotten to a level, they empower the people around them, because they know that life is in phases, right? Like a mentor of mine always says, between every mountain of success is a valley of failure. So you would always experience failure. But then he says that the only thing that can help you the only thing that can prevent you from experiencing those deep failures after success, and everybody who has experienced success will still, it's like this. There are sometimes you have, there are sometimes you will not have. So he says the only thing that can help you bridge those two mountains of success is people. How you're able to invest in people. And that is that is one thing rather that the poor people don't do. They don't invest in people. Rather, they buy things. So it is really working on the mindset. And if, again, you have friends that you know that if this person will look out for me. Of course, when you look out for the person. But when you have friends that when they have, they'll even lie and tell you they don't have, so they don't share with you. What happens is that when you also have, you will keep it away from them. So we need to really begin to live as a community, in the sense that we attract people who have similar ideologies, similar value systems, so that we are able to support each other. We attract people into our lives. So if you want to start attracting people who would share opportunities with you, you also need to become a person who shares opportunity with other people. That way you begin to attract like minds into your life, and you're living out your values. So people who align with your values will naturally gravitate towards you, and you begin to build your own wealth. So some of those rich people did not create that relationship when they were rich. They started from when they basically did not have so much, but then all they had was, maybe the grit, the resilience to keep pushing, and then they know that this person has my back. So when one person gets an opportunity, they share it, and before you know it, they become successful collectively. And they say you are a sum total of the people around you, the people you spend most of your time with. But I have a slightly different view You are the sum total of the people you listen to, the people who have access to your mind. If all you're listening to is, music that talks about drugs, abuse, and all of that, that is the person you become. And if you expose yourself to learning and improving yourself, that is the person you become. And by extension, you begin to attract people who are also interested in those type of things. So it is easy for you to share opportunities. Now, when it comes to referral, you don't want a situation where, even though you know your friend does a particular business, but they do a very shabby work, and then this person is a very important person that needs their service. You won't introduce that person because your reputation is at stake. So what you do is you look for somebody else that is not in your circle. But imagine that you have friends who all have the same value system, are working with excellence, they're giving their 1001% to everything they do. When you get access to opportunities, it's easy for you to share. So we need to become better friends. We need to share videos like this to our friends, or introduce them to communities where they get to learn, improve, and get better, so that we all grow together as a collective.